Today I just wanted to address something that's been playing on my mind for quite some time, because today we're going to talk about my biggest failures. Hi everybody, thanks again for tuning in to another weekly Tech Talk video. If you're new to the channel, hi, my name is Pete Matheson. I run Techers IT Solutions, a local company based in the UK in Hampshire. Make sure you like, subscribe, all of those things. Over the last 8.5 years, we have grown this business from absolute zero now to over $1 million in turnover. We've gone from just me being myself to now over 15 members of staff. And we've worked with countless customers from the 4 offices that we've occupied over the years. And whilst all of our videos cover all the fun stuff we get to do, opening £7,000 worth of tech gadgets, skateboarding on Brighton Beach, doing loads of podcasting and live streaming and loads of fun stuff that just shows kind of what we do day to day and the services we offer. It all looks very glamorous. I even get a comment from friends and people I bump into that say how lucky I am to be in a position to do this. Luck has nothing to do with it. None of these people see the effort that goes into behind the scenes, keeping it all running, getting it set up. There were sleepless nights. I'm still working long hours. We literally had to do the weekly food shop with a calculator, buying all the basics foods when we first started up to make sure that we could afford to live. Even the effort that goes into these videos is way more than most people care for. Right now it's 10:58 on Saturday morning, and I'll be doing this for probably an hour or so, and then I will take the footage, I'll go home this evening and probably spend another 2, 3, 4 hours, whatever it takes to put the footage together. We've got lighting and sound and the soundproofing in the room and the set that we've built here. There's tons of stuff that goes into it that you just don't see. But for me, for what I'm trying to do here, I think it's worth it. So I thought today I'd set the balance right by talking about some of my lows, some of the mistakes that we made over the years, because by no means we're not perfect. I'm not going to sit here and tell you we never make mistakes. We definitely do make mistakes. I still make them. The staff here still make them. But it's what we do to fix those mistakes that I hope sets us apart. So number one, we installed a phone system for one of our customers quite a few years back now. And for whatever reason, personally I completely just did not spot the fact they didn't have the right cabling in place to put their phone system in. And I can't remember the exact circumstances because it was such a long time ago. But I think it was one of those things where we quoted it really early on. It took a year or so for the quote to be approved. And very early on, it was just a case of we would just want a phone by each of our PCs. Cool, that's fine. You've got a data point by your PC, sorted. And then we came to do the installation and then realised they actually wanted phones in various areas of the warehouse unit that didn't have any data points. Shit. And so in that instance, we ended up forking out £1,500 of our own money to pay for the network cabling that they needed to put in place because we had completely missed it. And for that particular customer, with all the support and the other bits we do for them, it's taken us well over a year to recoup that cost back again, let alone make profit. So that was one of the first things that comes to my mind. The second one is where we had a new potential customer approach us. They showed us all of the quotes and showed us all the pricing they were currently paying. And they said that, we're absolutely happy with the price we're paying. We just don't like the service we're getting. We just need a much better, much faster, more accurate, more knowledgeable service. And so what we did in that instance, we decided to match the price that they were currently paying for everything. Apart from the support, I think the support was a little bit, the support fell into our normal support pricing. But for all of the products, their online backup, the disaster recovery, the cyber security, everything else that was happening, that was being done for them, we just decided to match the pricing, which made us a little more margin than we would normally make. I say a lot more margin than we would normally make. And I remember at the time I didn't feel that comfortable, and I was wondering, do we do it, do we not? And being new to business, I don't know what's normal. I don't know what the normal margins are on various products and services and that kind of thing. It made me think, well, actually, if there are companies out here charging, a ton more in margin for products, maybe I thought I was just missing something of, if we should be charging these prices, then actually that makes a lot of other things a lot easier. We can employ another couple of members of staff or something off the back of that. And ultimately, we lost the business. We were being too greedy. Someone else came in and quoted, and they quoted their normal prices, which we should have done. That was one of the, and that was a big contract for us. And it was a real shame and a real kick in the teeth that we lost it and lost the customer relationship. And that's now a customer out there thinking, well, they're inexpensive, aren't they? And it just doesn't match the ethos and everything we've tried and worked so hard to put together here. So that was a real shame. and absolutely gutting to have lost a customer overpricing because we made a mistake, because we didn't do it properly. We should have stuck to our guns and done what we normally do. Yeah. It's such a difficult one to talk about because not many companies will talk about their margins and their profits and particularly about their mistakes. You know, no one out there will sit there and quite happily talk about their mistakes. But with these videos, I think it needs to be honest. And number 3, my biggest mistake was giving away shares in the business. Lesson has well and truly been learnt on this one. So basically, I gave away 20% of the business to somebody else in our second year of business. And I'm not going to go into details on what happened and why and all of that, because that's not fair. But the difference of having somebody in the business that's been given the shares versus somebody who has invested their actual physical money and time into the business was ginormous. And for giving something away for free actually cost me a lot more in money and time and stress. It was not a fun time whatsoever. And that's it. Like I said earlier, it does look like all we do is ride around on skateboards and our hoverboards whilst we're talking on the phone to customers, and we just look like we have fun and Nerf battles, and we do, but that's not what it is 24/7 all the time whilst you're here. There's a lot of hard work that goes on here. So I hope the nitty-gritty has helped balance the load a bit this week. Hopefully that was of interest to you. Next week, normal programming resumes, where we'll be talking about something fun, or we'll buy something, or I bought some new golf clubs, actually. I'm now an official company director. I have my own set of golf clubs. No idea what I'm doing with them. But since our offices are on a golf course, literally that's the golf course over there, thought I should probably get some and just see what it's like. I quite like hitting things when I play ice hockey, so it's not too different to ice hockey, I don't think. You ever seen Happy Gilmore? It's going to be interesting to see how that gets on, because I don't play golf. Managed to get it in company colours. You can see that kind of matches the company colours. And of course, you've got to get the matching ball and the matching tees as well. Good. So yeah, let us know in the comments if there's anything you'd specifically like us to do a video on, whether that's some techie support thing, or whether it's an unboxing, or a particular review on a bit of hardware, software, like anything in particular, literally anything you'd like us to do a video on. Thanks again for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.